Headed in to work. Time to get back to the donuts. Mysteriously have lost my vest again. I don't know where the vest is. I really don't. But now I gotta get another badge, which is crazy. I'm not sure what happened, but it happened. I'm a little salty because once again I don't have my plug-in earbuds. I need those. Worst case is I left it at work accidentally, but I don't recall. I really don't. I don't even know where I was working last. But I know all I gotta do is just go get a replacement. It's not a big deal. The only big deal is feeling crazy that you know what you did with something or what you didn't do with something and it's not there. That's the piece that has me puzzled. Like, why don't I know where this thing is when I know exactly when I took it off and what I did with it? So I'm hoping through some strange exchange it got mixed up in something, like another bag or something when I went shopping or something like that. Because other than that, I don't know what happened. Hopefully I find it. Hope everyone is having a good evening. Post-Christmas festivities. So officially Christmas is over. And the people at my house really don't know I like to do a Valentine's tree. So I'll see if I can pull that off. I got all the decorations put away. I can do a Valentine's tree and then I'll be happy and be done with the tree. I deserve a tree up for Valentine's Day because I haven't had a tree up for like 2 years now. It's the first time. Because I had moved last year. And then this year, I finally had to, got my stuff, so I think a Valentine's Day is very fitting tree. I have so much I want to do in this coming year. In real life and on here, on my page on YouTube. This one, I just want to do more. Yeah, I come and go live and share my encouragement, inspiration, but I have had a plan to do a women's panel without all the details. I'm going to do a women's panel probably before Valentine's Day. I won't go into the details of what it's going to consist of, but it will be between 4 and 6 females. I'm not sure yet, but it's on the drawing board. So I'm excited about that. To finally get to do something that I had said I was going to do about a year ago. You see what I'm saying? How sometimes you swing back around to a more favorable time and then you can make things happen. Just when you, it doesn't always happen at the idea, at the beginning of the vision. Sometimes it takes time. It takes a little, I guess, back burner motion because you have to do things in order. There was other things that were more important at the time than trying to come up with a panel. So now that I do have more stability of things, then I can do more things like that. So I'm too pumped about the panel. I'm not even gonna tell the details of if it's male, female, or all female or what. It's gonna be a nice panel. Now it's gonna be a women's panel. I might have already said that. Definitely gonna be a women's panel, but I'm definitely not telling the details. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. So be looking out, If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications because once the new year hits, it's just gonna get gooder. I'm probably gonna always be this. I might, I do StreamYard too, but this is the real. There's gonna be no extravagance or anything. This is just real. This is me. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm thinking about. This is what I'm living through, in hopes to share with someone else that could, come to a place of overcoming as I overcome. We're not alone out here. Sometimes we think we are. Sometimes the people that are closest to us don't necessarily understand, don't get it. But there's always someone who understands and gets it, There's always someone that understands and do get it. So I don't know. I enjoy life. So, hey, I can't see your name right now. But how are you? I just think that with everything going on in the world, like, we all could use a little encouragement, a little, laughter. I know I'm probably more serious than anything, but I like to have fun too. So stay tuned. There's no telling what I'm going to be getting into once I start getting out networking. I haven't been doing much, but once I get out and about, I might see some trying new restaurants, trying different things. Anything that happens in normal everyday life, you will see. Not my business now. Hey, Cutting Edge, you won't see my business, but I do have a vision for my page. I really do. And it's gonna happen. Everything is, now that I'm actually focused and learning new things about YouTube and everything, I'm seeing where a year ago when I was going towards those 3,000 watch hours, 4,000 watch hours, I see now why I didn't get there. Even though I did a lot of content, I didn't get there, but I have learned little knacks and hacks, and I've been applying them, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. So, and then too, I guess, I'm like, even now isn't monetization. My goal is monetization for the simple fact I've skipped once, twice, 34 times because I used to be monetized, and I want my stuff back. Whatever YouTube changed in the process, and I was inactive on YouTube for a long time, so when they changed to the watch hours, I didn't have the hours. I have videos on here that literally have 100,000 viewers, 40,000, 30,000, 20,000, 5,000, 6,000, like, yeah. But like I said, things were different in 2011. Things were a lot different in 2011. So I have to shift and learn the way. So here I am, back at it. I'm here to share the good news. I'm here to share trials and tribulations. I'm here to share testimonies. I'm here for that positive part of things, things that make us smile. And even if we do go over something that may make us cry, it's to get to the space of smiling again. The best way to come out of something is to go through it. A lot of us like to shove it in the back and keep on going, but sometimes you gotta push on through. So as I push through, I am here to, I guess, show what that looks like. If you reach certain milestones in life, like I said, it's a portion of my life. It's not my whole life, but it's what I'm willing to share. And it's a lot, trust me, because I'm super transparent in a sense. I don't have any regrets of life. I don't have any, I'm not ashamed of anything that I've gone through in life. I share a lot, and I share according to what I feel that I'm supposed to share at the time. So some things that, I might have thought I should share, God is like, no, not yet. Then there's some things that I really want to share that I'm not ready yet, But trust me, when the time is right, it'll be right there, and whoever needs it is going to be right there. I think that's how things work, you know. When it's time, it'll be the time, and it'll serve its purpose to the fullest. It won't be one of those things where you just shared all this and then nobody really got to see it. It'll be one of those things where I just shared all this, and that one person that was supposed to get it got it. Forget the 500. I love you. I hope it is 500, but I understand that at any given moment, any message that I put on here can be for one person, you know, all while helping hundreds more, you know, but definitely be for one. 21, 81, 1,001, whatever the case may be, but I just want to be a light. Yeah, a light in a lot of areas that may be dark, a light in a lot of areas that people think are the worst of the worst, you know. We all go through life and have things happen, you know, and sometimes we go through those things alone and don't really realize that, child, you ain't special. You ever had something happen in your life and you just apparently think you're just that special, that it has to be only you that has ever experienced this? It is no way. You know, I have several things that I've had to deal with that I know for a fact many people deal with, you know, with losing my parents, with a parent that had cancer, a parent who had dementia, as a woman who went through issues with fibroids and low hemoglobin and iron and things like that, you know. Yes, I have a lot to share. I had begun documenting my journey, but I kind of fell off. So I know that whatever God places on my heart is what's going to come across here, and whatever He needs for me to share, I'm going to share it, and I know it's going to be good. I was saying earlier how we're continuously walking through a healing process. Every time I share, I know that that is something else that God is healing in me. You know, the fact when you're able to share with someone else and talk through it without being hesitant or anything like that, that's a sign of, I believe, you're being healed, or you have officially been healed. Once you can actually articulate what it is you went through, or what you're experiencing, what you're learning, things like that, you know. I'm going to continue to learn for the rest of my life. So as I learn, just like with my children, you know, although they're grown now, everything I learn, I share with them. And guess what? They share with me everything they learn. And they teach me a lot. So God has no respect of person, so therefore, you can learn from your children. That's why it's not good to just shut them down when they're trying to talk to you or tell you something, you know. You know how that kid is saying something, you're like, girl, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. But you have to listen sometimes, because sometimes they do. They might be the vessel that God uses in any given moment. We can't think because it's a child that He wouldn't use them. I believe He'll use a child because they're innocent and pure, and because they're not coming from a place of, you know, oh, I've been through this, and they're not gonna put their own spin on it. They're gonna speak to you from a space of a child who just has the feeling to say something to mom, dad, auntie, or whoever. I see a lot of people shut their children down, but I also see a lot of children that are very anointed. Like, they say things and you be like, wow, how that child, you know, it can't be anything but God, because they wouldn't know some of the things they're saying, you know. I watched a little girl on TikTok last night telling her mother about a dream she had, and I'm sitting here like, hey, that's deep. But it had to be God giving her that dream, because the stuff she was saying at her age, she wouldn't know about. She really wouldn't know about. It's pretty dope. I wish I was like that when I was a kid. I think that I was gifted as a child, but I don't think that it wasn't to that extent. But I think a lot of things that was happening with me as a child, I'm starting to understand now. So maybe had someone understood and it had been cultivated, then it would be different, you know. I don't know. Can't really say. But I'm just going to choose to believe that I'm right where God wants me to be right now, and He's continuing to do the work, you know. The only thing that can stop that is me. And I ain't stopping it. No. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday, spent some time with your family, ate some good food. Y'all know I love some good food, so I hope that everybody ate some good food. Yeah, me and food is like, we're in a relationship. We go together. That's bae. I cook. Let me tell y'all, I made my macaroni a little bit different, trying to be like somebody on the internet. Just, you know, I implemented some of their way with my way is what I did. And it turned out good, you know. It's like I would do it again, but I know the differences I would make. So I'm excited for whenever the next time be that I make some macaroni, which won't be no time soon, because we done had macaroni 2 holidays in a row. That's it right now. I'm trying to lose weight. So I made barbecue meatballs, right? So, you know, I seasoned them, mashed them out myself, rolled them out myself and everything, cooked them, boom, perfect. Get the barbecue sauce on them. Yes, barbecue sauce, I mixed it up, yummy. You know, I like to spice up my barbecue sauce out the bottom. I ain't never tried to make it myself, but yeah. Add my own flair and flavor. So I get them in and I finish cooking them in the barbecue sauce, and then, you know, you do that little thing where you put the little broil on them at the end and just let it get candied a little bit. I'm mixing the stuff with my macaroni. I'm looking at the meatballs. Then I'm like mixing this stuff and mixing this stuff and mixing stuff. I was saying, what is that smell? I burned the top of my meatballs. Man, I was sad. Like, no. They were almost perfect. Hey, guess what? It wasn't too much that I had to do them over. You just couldn't eat the very bottom, you know? Yeah, so you can't eat the very bottom. Honey wasn't bad. He was eating some before I left the house, so we all good, you know? All good. Why do people roll up in your butt like that as if they turning off the exit? I would have thought this person behind me was getting off where I was getting off. Then you ride up in my butt only to switch lanes, man. Yeah, I burnt the meatballs, man. And only way that I didn't make none over, because I'm petty like that. If I don't like something, I throw it away and do it over. Only thing stopped me is because nothing was open on Christmas Day, and I couldn't get no more hamburger meat. That is the only thing that stopped me. But they were good overall. I'm just still salty that I burnt my meatballs. So that was my little funny happening on Christmas. But yeah, I was excited, you know. Got to do the little family thing and take pictures and visit family. The things that I haven't done in a long time. You know, I haven't been home to Ohio in a little minute since my sister, a couple years, about a year ago, year and a half. I wasn't able to go there for the holidays, so it was cool to be amongst an extended family that I've incurred here in Virginia. All is well. All is well. If only I knew what my smart was, I'd be happy, girl. I'm just really took through about this vest. I got to go in here and get a whole nother one again. It made no sense. Lost my badge twice in a month. And I know I left it in here. I'm like, who would take my smog? I know nobody didn't just get in my car and take my vest. That don't make sense. But yeah, man. That's about the size of it for me. Y'all know I just come on here to take my ride to work and chit chat a little bit. Nothing special, nothing in particular. Just me coming on here just talking. Just talking. No specific conversation. Just talking, you know. And sometimes that's what it's about. Thank you. I can't read your name right now because I'm driving, but I know it starts with a K. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm getting here. Listen, I'm getting ready to go into work in what, I guess 20 minutes or so. And I've really come to the realization that if I have too many days off, I'll start having dreams of not working. I did not want to come here today. I ain't even going. Woo. And I gotta be 7 to 5:30. I did not want to come here today. I wanted to take off a few more days. I've been off since what, Saturday night? So I didn't have to work Sunday until today. I was supposed to work yesterday, but I took it off my schedule. But yeah, I can't do that because I'd be too used to not coming. So here I am, back to business. But one day I'm not gonna have to come out here because I'm gonna be doing so much here. I can't even get out here but to do my little 4 hours a week. That's what I'm waiting on. Let's put a date on it. Come on, February, March. Yeah, not a specific date, but time frame. February, March, I should be full time doing hair. Things will go into place the way they're supposed to be. I'm gonna be operating fully in my career. I've put in the groundwork. I did the footwork. So it's getting ready to go down. I'm gonna be back loving on some hair, and I'm excited about that. I can't wait. Like, that's my thing. I love being a hairstylist, you know, for many reasons, more than just, you know, I did your hair good, but also I enjoy, like, when, you know, making someone feel better. A lot of times women come to get their hair done, they're not feeling their best usually, so it's always a plus to be able to you know, help someone who might be feeling down and maybe they just need a little, you know, so they come and get their hair done and then they look in the mirror and it's just this glow about them. So I'm all about that, you know. I know what I do can't change you on the inside, but it sure can accentuate what's already on the inside. Yeah. Definitely can accentuate what's already there. And I just don't understand where my vest is. And I gotta wear this ugly green one. Constantinos. Yeah, but that's what's going on in a short sense. I am definitely going to be getting up off of here now so I can pick my new schedule because the hours just dropped. So I need to pick my schedule for next week and yeah, get prepared to go in here and get another new badge so I can actually get into work. And yeah, thank you guys for coming by, keeping me company while I drove to work. Yeah, I hope everyone has an amazing night. God grant them peace in Jesus' name. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.